Georgia will play in the Sugar Bowl next Wednesday night to start the new year. We all have to hope the players will show up this year, as last year on January the 1st, the Bulldogs played like they were in a scrimmage with Clark Central or Cedar Shoals, not in a legit game against Texas. The Longhorns embarrassed Georgia. The score wasn't out of control as Texas won by only 7 points, but the Bulldogs' effort was just not there. They have probably been reminded of that fact countless times in practice this month by head coach Kirby Smart and his assistants. We all know these not Final Four bowl games do not mean as much anymore. Georgia's season really has already been defined. They are the SEC East champs and for the second straight season fell short of being the conference champions. They should, however, look at this bowl game as the first game for 2020. Let this be a game where players can step forward and make their mark before spring practice. Why wait until March to get on the coach's radar? Do it now so Georgia's coaches will have a better idea of what they have going into spring practice. The main issue, of course, Georgia fans are wondering about is the future of Houston County's own Jake Fromm, the quarterback for the last 3 seasons. Will Jake be tempted by the NFL or will he return for his senior season? While he's made no official announcement, I believe Fromm will be back under center next season for the Bulldogs. His draft stock was hurt by more ordinary statistics in his junior season, mainly because of the young wide receivers that were forced to replace several players who went to the NFL. Fromm's completion percentage went from 67.3% in 2018 to 60.3% in 2019. Now, we can't believe that Fromm just started to be a bad quarterback. He did not have any experience at receiver with this year's team, and it showed. So whether it was his fault or not, though, Fromm needs to go back to Georgia to show NFL scouts he is better than what we saw this season. And yes, inexperienced receivers or not, Jake simply needs to be better in 2020. Georgia will have some changes on the offensive line and likely a new starting running back, but the defense should be better than ever next season. Despite what happened against LSU, Georgia's defense was one of the best in the country this year. They'll lose a few solid players like J.R. Reed and Tyler Clark, but the core players will return. Season 5 of Kirby Smart in 2020 will once again have high expectations, and the talent should once again be there. The Bulldogs simply have to get over that proverbial hump, something Georgia fans have been waiting for almost 40 years. It took Clemson several seasons under Dabo Swinney to become an elite program, and Georgia fans can only hope the next decade will bring the same type of success.